Hey nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. Today we are at Goodwill doing some thrift shopping and I thought I would take you thrifting along with me. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what Goodwill had today. Be sure to stay to the end and I will share with you all of the items I picked up today. This is the most milk glass I've seen at the thrift store in quite some time. The entire top shelf was filled with it. And most of them were the bud vases. I have several of these in my own collection. Most of them were pretty common. But yeah, it was great to see them. If anyone happens to be interested in milk glass items, definitely let me know. I don't mind picking those up. There was this little vase on the top shelf and they had put it on there upside down, so I was looking at it just the way they had it and I was like trying to figure it out and realized it was upside down and was likely originally a little ginger jar. I love the little birds on it. I love the looks to these vintage Avon milk glass hands. I believe you can either use it as a soap dish or you can use it to set some jewelry in. Let me know down in the comments what you would use it for. I found this wall decor little ceramic angel here. I thought with the upcoming Christmas season coming up, this would be perfect wall decor to put around the Christmas tree, and they were only asking $2. I really thought she had a great look. I like to collect the different Pez dispensers. I don't really like Pez candy, but I do think they are kind of fun to collect the dispensers here. This is a newer one, obviously, but I actually think I have a few of these ones that are in this collection. What do you guys think of this snowman with the skinny legs here? I couldn't get past it. It kind of looked like a garlic bulb to me, you know, an upside down garlic bulb. They had a couple of these new old stock Christmas bells. They were made in China, but I think they were a little bit older and they appeared to be cold painted. So kind of unusual to find them new in package. I don't typically sell bells too well. They don't seemed to move too much for me, so I did leave them behind. I'm kind of regretting not grabbing at least the Santa and Mrs. Claus one, though. I think that one maybe would have sold just because it's Christmas. As soon as I noticed there was a Roadrunner inside, I immediately thought of Arizona, and sure enough, it was an Arizona souvenir bell. I really liked this one, though. It had the two-tone metal to it, and the bell actually worked really nicely. I thought this penguin pillow was quite adorable. I was thinking about getting it. It had a velvet back to it though, and I wasn't quite sure how I'd be able to clean this and sanitize it properly. Had it just been that cloth on the front, it wouldn't have bothered me, but the velvet I think is a little bit of a tricky material. Do you guys set up a hot cocoa bar in your home? I set up one a couple years ago and it was so fun to have that out. I think I want to do another one this year, especially with us staying in probably a lot more this year than years past. So I thought the sign was really adorable, even though it's modern. I really like these types of tins here where you can stack the homemade cookies you make to give out for gifts. I was going to pick this one up, but it did have some rusty patina on the bottom, so I don't really like to put my food in rusty containers. I'm excited that the Christmas items will start coming out a lot more. They didn't have a whole lot in the store today, but as soon as all of the Halloween, Thanksgiving stuff is past us here, I'm sure soon enough all the shelves will be filled with Christmas, my absolute favorite, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. How stunning is this Christmas tablecloth here? It is quite a large one. It is a rectangular tablecloth. I couldn't find a price on it, and when I went to cash it out, I did pick it up. I believe she only charged me $1 for it. I did end up picking up this pillowcase here. It was a king size and it was made in the USA and they were only asking $1, so I thought that was great. They had a bunch of Avon decanters up here. A few weeks back, you guys know I had a little mishap with one in the store. Normally they don't have the perfume in it, and I had turned it upside down to kind of check out, to see what kind of damage there might have been because it was kind of a painted over one, and it spilled all over my hands. It was leaked on me, so I was trying to be very careful not to really pick too many up, but I always like looking at them. They're really fun. I found this really neat wooden container here. It had some obvious wear to it, but it overall wasn't really that bad. And I believe you would use it mostly for your sewing table. It seems to have all the components to that, but I really liked it. And for the most part, it was pretty intact. I really thought it was a great piece. I also really like this little wagon here with the sunflowers on it. I think this would look adorable on a picnic table. You can put your various condiments in it and your napkins and whatnot. Very cute. The handle did have a little bit of damage, but not that serious if you want it for personal use. What a fantastic wooden carved box here. The corners did have a little damage to it. I find that to happen quite often whenever I see these wooden boxes. The attention to detailing on this was absolutely amazing. It was kind of just clean on the inside here. No mirrors, no dividers or anything, but I really loved the little roosters or birds on the front. Thought that was really nice. They had a ton of knitting needles up here, and they were only asking $1 a piece, so it was fantastic for anyone in need of some. But at a reselling point, I probably could only stand to make maybe $2 or $3 a piece off of them. I've seen some listed and had sold for about $6 or $7 with shipping included, so I figured at only $2 or $3 a piece, it probably wasn't worth my time picking up for resale purposes, but I did think it was a great find, and I hope someone's able to go and pick some up and do some knitting this winter. As soon as I saw those two bears sitting there, the thing that came to mind was the Grateful Dead. It reminded me of their little bears that they like to do on a lot of their t-shirts and stickers, but I believe they were just regular candles. They just had the normal little bows on them, but they were kind of cute. I'm a little nervous about picking up candles for reselling. I just don't want to ship it to a hot place and have them melt on me. I am just now noticing that clear bottle that was behind me here has a moose on it. I so wish I would have saw that then, because I would have picked it up and gave it to my friend Renee over at Paper and Moose. I think that is such a cool bottle. Hopefully it's there next time. I'll have to check for it. I actually found a legit set of bookends. Normally if I see a bookend, it's just a single, so to my surprise there was actually two of them. The horse looked kind of like the horse in chess, so maybe it is meant to be kind of along the lines of chess, but I think it still works for any horse fan, and I did pick those up. I thought they were great. So this was the first time I had been back since they changed the way they did the books, and I'm impressed. I love them stacked up this way. They're a lot easier to see and easier to grab, so I was very impressed that they changed that out there. Of course, the book I was interested in happened to be on the bottom of the stack, and I only had one hand to work with. Do you guys think I was able to get it out without knocking all the books over? I'm pretty sure I deserve some kind of award for doing that successfully, Jenga Master or something. I was pretty impressed with myself for not knocking anything over. But this is a cool cookbook here. It has some healthy recipes in it. Of course, after getting that one out, I was overconfident, so the smaller stack, I ended up knocking them over. But this was a neat book. It had some perennial landscaping ideas in it. I do like to garden, so I did think this was a cool one to get as well. That is going to do it for today's thrift haul. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned until the end here, and I'll show you everything that I picked up today.